Hello, you guys. Thank you for stopping by for another video here in Gardening Little by Little. My name is Janet, and I'm going to be working finally in this side of the garden. I've been wanting to work on this bed for a few weeks now, but I just haven't had the chance. And these plants have been waiting in their little containers for quite a while, so it's time to put them in the ground. But first, before we do that, I have to weed out this area. It's full of weeds, and I have a pile of mulch that I need to put in here too. I probably won't get to it today because, as you can see, it's very cloudy. It said on my weather app that we might get 70% rain today. So hopefully this storm will wait for me to be done so it could water down the plants for me, right? If we can only be hopeful. Anyways, so I'm gonna get as much as I can done. Hopefully I at least get to put the plants in the ground. That's my goal. But I still gotta weed out, so I don't know how long that's gonna take me. So follow along as I get this bed ready for summer. I can wait. dig out this grass and I'm gonna divide it and I'm gonna put it in the front where we're gonna be working on later this summer. So just gonna remove it to the front yard because it's more like a tropical plant than a cottagey plant for me right now. So all it needs is just cleaning and dividing, and that's it. If I could get it out. Whew. Now let that compost in there. Get the grass out of there. I have two of them. One is over here. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and then we're gonna get ready for planting. Because my goal is to get some plants out here in the ground before it starts raining. And then the rest of the weeding, it could wait because this weeding is gonna take forever. There's a couple holes here, so I'm trying to cover them up. I know what you're saying, Janet, why aren't you getting the back? Well, the back doesn't really matter for me right now. I'm just gonna plant some stuff right here. Later on, I could come and weed it out by hand. No problem, it'll be easier. But right now, I feel like I'm in a time crunch. So I'm gonna just weed out the areas that I'm gonna be planting the plants and then wait for this rain to come so I could water them. There. Little walkway to the key lime and then the water fountain. I'm gonna clean this up with the jet side of the hose, rinse it off, and then have the fresh rain that we're gonna get later in there. Key lime, walkway, beautiful. Hibiscus, 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 hibiscus. All right, so over here I have an antenna right here. I had two, but one didn't make it over the winter. So I'm gonna take this one out and put it behind the birth bath, and it gets 3 to 4 feet high, so it'll be a nice plant to fill up the gap that I have over there. There we go. And before I take it, I'm gonna take this dollar weed off of it, because if I don't take the roots out of the dollar weed, there's gonna be 100% chance that the dollar weed is gonna grow again over there, and I don't want it to. So there you go. Side note, my sunflower opened up. Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. Vitex. Everything's looking gorgeous right now, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna apply a little bit of biotone, and I'm gonna put it right here and behind the birth bath, because it's gonna fill up this area very nicely. It grows up to 3 to 4 feet wide and high. So it's gonna be a big plant. There you go. Ugh, weeds everywhere. I hope it likes this spot here. But it's gonna be beautiful, and I cannot wait how it's gonna look. Now I have another plants from the clearance aisle for $2.50. These are lantanas as well, and these will grow 12 to 24 inches height and wide. So as you can see, there's a piece broken, but that doesn't really matter because this plant is very vigorous. It is a very happy plant. It will attract a lot of pollinators here in this corner of the garden. So I'm so happy. And then I have my black-eyed Susan here, you guys. Oh, this area is gonna be jamming with color. So I'm gonna put one right here, and then put one here, and then one here. I do have my hyacinth bean. I didn't tell you guys. I planted 2 hyacinth beans here so they could go up this and then make a little vertical future here in the corner of the garden. 2 hyacinth beans. I had the seedlings in my patio and I didn't know what to do with them. So, and then I had this extra obelisk in my patio too. So I was like, maybe I could plant those on the obelisk somewhere in the garden, and yeah, it will be a nice interest here in the corner. I have my podocarpus here, which is in a little evergreen, so hopefully it'll get tall enough to, like, you know, give some green vertical here, and another green podocarpus here, and another nice vertical here. And then look at my, oh my god, look at my black-eyed Susans, guys. Look at that. I grew these from seed, and I'm just so proud of them. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of them for believing in me, and here they are, looking gorgeous. And see, they're gonna bloom and look beautiful. My Roxy turtle, she loves to eat the leaves from these. I don't know why, but she likes them. And when she comes, she goes straight to these plants. So yeah, all right, we're gonna plant those 3 lantanas, because I'm getting a little sprinkles here and there, so I'm worried that it's gonna rain, but hopefully we still have time to plant these plants in here. So I'm gonna put 1 lantana here, because we really don't walk back here a lot, so you know, it'll be nice if it's nice and filled with plants, instead of just have it empty full of weeds. I'm just gonna plants here that are definitely gonna come back for me next year. So that's nice. Look at these roots. They're dying to get out in the ground here. So we're gonna make their day by putting them in the ground today. And then this beautiful rain that we're gonna get later, they're gonna be so happy, y'all. So, so happy. Okay, we're gonna put one here. Hopefully, oh, right here. That way, in case I need to come here and help the hyacinth bean go around the obelisk. Give me some roots. Let me make my little pile there. These probably roots from the key lime tree here, but it's okay. Look at these. So happy, 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 happy. All right, let's go right here. Okay, maybe not there. There's a lot of good compost here, so I'm not really worried about the plants not thriving because it's a lot of good compost here from the leaves, from the cardboard that I had here, from the mulch that I had here. So yeah, it's a lot of good compost here, and I'm pretty sure the plants are gonna thrive here. Oh, the hostel is not here no more. All right, so far we have 1, 2, and then we have the big lantana, and then we got the dwarf lantanas. And then it's gonna be purple flowers, Mexican petunia. And then over here I have a Sansequa camellia. And then over here I have a agapanthus. And then over here there's a big, beautiful cassava yucca plant that keeps coming for me every year. That's amazing. And then these beautiful hibiscus came from me too. We'll get to this area, but right now I want to get the plants in the ground before it rains. Okay, next up I'm gonna put this beautiful lavender. Let me see if I can show you a picture. Oh my gosh, I'm so dirty. Next plant, I'm gonna plant the beautiful lavender here, and it's La Diva Big Night Lavandula perennial, and it grows 12 to 14 inches tall and wide, and its hardy zones 4 to 9. And the best choice for your garden, easy to grow, beautiful plants for beds and containers. Okay. A lavender that it's dying to get in the ground as well. I bought this a few months ago, thinking that I was gonna have time to come work on this garden, but life got in the way. So now we're here, and these babies, they're dying to get in the ground, so we're gonna do that right now. Behind the hibiscus, because these are gonna be coral color and this is gonna be purple color. So I'm gonna put them here. Hopefully they do okay. We're not supposed to put a lot of fertilizer, but I'm gonna put a little bit of fertilizer in case the plant needs it. See, it's so dry, poor thing. It's starting to get in there. Next one is going to be the coleus, and this one grows 14 to 30 inches high and 12 to 36 inches wide. So this plant is going to be gorgeous. And then after that, I want to put the celosia. This one grows 6 to 15 inches high and wide, and I think it's going to be just a nice burst of color here with some pink. To the celosia, I'm going to put the pink begonia, and this one grows 6 to 8 inches high. So we're going from the tallest to the shortest. So yeah, that's gonna look so pretty. Let me show you. Oh yeah, you can see it. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be so pretty with color, y'all. And then I have my purple heart, blue my mind. I do still have some blue my mind around here. It's just very, very tiny, as you can see here. 1, 2, and 3, but they're very tiny. And they're gonna fill up this area with blue my mind. And then there's gonna be some begonias, some lavender, hibiscus. Whew, this area is gonna be popping with color. I already have some creepy Jenny here with some zinnias planted in this little pot. So I'm not planning to move it for anytime soon. But yeah, all it's gonna need is some good mulching to suppress those weeds that I wasn't able to get them all. But once this mulch, oh, this area is gonna look so nice. But mulching will be another dry day. Today is a wet day. Sprinkles here and there. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the back and then move myself forward. You guys, I'm very happy how this is turning out to be. I can't wait to show you in a few weeks, maybe a month, of how much progress these plants have done. I would like to show my face, but I'm such a mess right now. I'm all sweaty and dirty, and I don't want to show my face, but look how pretty and colorful it looks so far. Oh my goodness. Let's go on the walkway here. if we want to come harvest some key lime, we can't. I gotta rinse off this birth bed that water from the rain and irrigation just keep landing on it. But I planted one over here so it could be like peeking out in between the fountain and the tree. It's so pretty. Excuse the creeping Charlie weed. That will be easy to come off too, but I'll get that another day. I really wanted to get this plant in the ground, so I'll work with what I can today. And I'm so happy I'm able to finally put this plant in the ground. Finally, y'all. I have a lantana, a big lantana, and then two little lantanas here on the side. My hyacinth bean right here on the obelisk, soon to be filled up and looking with beautiful purple blooms in the summer. And then the podocarpus as an evergreen, and then Mexican petunia. So I already have some plants in here, so I just needed to weed out and plant some new plant annuals in here, along with some perennials like the lavender. I really hope the lavender likes this spot. It does get full sun in here too, so full sun in the afternoon, and then later as the sun keeps moving, the tree will be a nice shade for them. Yeah, look, my husband was able to finally cut this little bonsai tree. Now it looks so cute with the little little ball here. And then I was able to clean this area up, weed it out, and put some new pavers. This is easy access to the pond and the filter and whatever we need to do in there. So it's really easy access. And then my tools that I work with today, and then my wisteria, so pretty. And then I will come later on in the evening, and another day, and come weed this area out. And I'll show you this area all mulched up, but it'll be, to get this job done fast, it'll be nice to have some help from families. But if I do it myself, I'm already tired right now. Yeah, so we'll get that done. And then look at the blueberries. We got some blueberries, and then we also got some grapes. Look at those grapes, y'all. They look so cute. We got some grapes. We got my aloe plant here. It's doing so well. And then my black-eyed Susan that I transplanted from my garden beds to here, looking so good. My other beautiful blue butterfly bush that I moved from over there to here is doing so well. Another little black-eyed Susan here. I'm gonna keep my blueberry here because it looks like it's doing well. It's getting water from the irrigation, as well as the grapes here are getting water from the irrigation every day. So that's why they're so happy. Oh my God, this makes me so happy. Look at those cute little grapes. Yes. Oh my, look at the coleus popped from this corner. Oh, that is so cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this area is gonna look so pretty. I just needed to mulch. But like I said, that's gonna be off camera because it'll be nice to have some help and get this task done, because I really don't like mulching. It's too much work. But with the help of family, it's gonna be fast. And then I was able to do this fun job here of planting the plants. And yeah, look at the clouds. We're gonna get some nice rain later in the evening. So it makes me so happy that I was able to get this plant in the ground. Oh, and it's good to do it on a nice cloudy day, because even though I got sweaty, it's still a little humid, and I got a lot of dirt on me right now too. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If we get this mulch done before I post this video, I'll show you a picture of it, and then that way you can see how it looks with the mulch. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoy as I was cleaning and planting and gardening in this area. Oh, it's gonna look so pretty. Oh, yeah, I was planning to put those pavers there, so at least we have a walkway to go to, and we don't have to be stepping all over the plants and wondering where it's a good place to step on and blah blah blah. So yeah, I think this area looks pretty. We have another stepping stone area over there, and then the garden here. And then these ones, I'm gonna clean them up, divide them, and pot them up. And then when I'm ready to put them in the garden in the front, I'll show you, because that's gonna be another video here, a makeover in the front of the garden. And yeah, free plants. And then they already divided themselves a lot. You see here? There's a plant here, there's a plant here. So yeah, free plants, and these are gonna go in the front. I have some cassava yucca that we propagated. Honestly, I don't know what to do with it because they do get really, really tall. So like, have you seen in my last videos, this plant gets very, very tall, like past the fence and stuff. So I really don't know where to put in the garden. But yeah, free plants. Please like and subscribe in my videos. Support me in this gardening community, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. All right, you guys. P.S. with this video. This is a week or two later. I finally got some help with time and being able to come out here and do the mulching. I did move some things around as the week went by. I decided to move some things and add some new things in the garden beds here. But oh my God, does it look so pretty. Even the butterflies are liking this. I love it. I know the stepping stones look a little off, but it's mostly just the middle stepping stones. We could go to the birth bath or the lime tree. So I just wanted something in the middle since I have those two, like the focal point, which is weird, but it is what it is. We have them here. As you can see, the key lime tree is not centered, so I think that's what made the stepping stones go that way, like that. So but this is cute. We have a walking path to go in the garden. I was able to add some pineapple sage that I have bought for a few months now, and I didn't have a spot for it, but it needs plenty of sun, so this area will get plenty of sun. And it's in front of the yucca cassava tree because that one gets really tall. And whatever plants are in the back are shade plants because, you know, like the coleus and the begonia that will tolerate shade. It's gonna be beautiful. So I moved some hibiscus, and then I did plant some Superbina Pichiquin verbena, and I think this plant perennial is gonna fill up this whole area here as a ground cover. And look at the beautiful black-eyed Susan right there. And those came by themselves. I'm just so proud of them. And then I do have some ajuga that came back from me from last year. It's really happy here too, so I just left it alone. I added another Superbina sparkling rose. It's so pretty. And it's gonna be a ground cover too, so it's gonna get plenty of sun on this side. I mean, I have another one here too, and I'm pretty sure this one is gonna get plenty of sun too. I see some buds forming in them, so that's pretty cool. And then some Blue My Mind here, and then some Purple Hearts ground cover. As you can see, the bunny looks so pretty there in front of it. But let's walk this way. Oh my goodness, it looks so nice being all mulched. The coleus is gonna get so big and tall. And then I can see a bud forming here for my agapanthus. You can see that. And then I was able to also plant some chamomile behind the fence. It'll get more sun. It will get sun, and then the heat from the fence is also gonna help the plant give some blooms. So I thought that was a perfect spot. I don't have anything there. I planted the chamomile by seeds, not having a plan where to put them. So I just lined up a few in here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And then there's a black isus in there. And then over here I might have my Camellia sasenqua. And then as you can see, finally we get to see the blooms here for the Mexican petunia. I did water the area. I left the creeping Charlie there yet. I haven't got to that yet to mulch. And then the lantana, and then begonia. Give you. And then over here, you can see one of the fruits forming for the cassava yucca. As I saw it and I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. But yeah, this cassava is gonna get nice and tall and I just love it. It's one of my favorite plants. Look at the grapes, you guys. Isn't that cute? We got some grapes here. And then we got some blueberries forming here. We did try some blueberries last week and they were actually good. And a little tart at the end, but it was actually really good. And look at that. Lots of summer. Lots of summer show here, you guys. This area is gonna look so pretty and colorful, and we're gonna be able to enjoy it from inside the house as well. When we have those crazy hot summer days or rainy days, we get to see this area with lots of color. Easy maintenance plants, and some of these plants will come back for me. So I think this area is done and it makes me very happy. Alright, so I just want to show you the end results after the mulch was, applied. It makes such a world difference to have the mulch on. Helps the plants pop even more. It's so pleasing to the eye to see this area mulch and done. I can't believe we're done with this area for summer. So cool.